that is so bright. Oh my god. Okay. That's what happens when you lose a tripod. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenna, but you guys can call me Jen, and I'm here today with a little bit of a Christmassy video, and I'm so excited about it. I must apologize about the extreme brightness. I lost a tripod, and so I am currently filming on my basement windowsill, and the window is right here, and it's very bright. But anyways, we shall just go on, right? Anyways, today I'm here with my Christmassy TBR. It is a bunch of books that I want to read this December that are all Christmassy themed. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first one on my TBR, this is not really in any particular order, but it is The White Christmas Inn by Colleen Wright. I saw this on Book Outlet and I figured it needed to be in my cart, and I bought it, and it's little and it looks really Christmassy, so I really hope that it ends up being good. I feel like it will. It has, I believe, the trope of like two people fixing up an inn type of thing before Christmas. I'm not sure. I don't really know what it's about, but it seems like a good Christmassy read. The next one is a book I found kind of just in a thrift store, and it is a little romance, and it's called A Knightsbridge Christmas, and it's by Carla Neggers, or Neggers? Yeah, Neggers. And I have also no idea what this is about. You know, this one might be the one with the, like, trope of fixing up a place, because these two people in this one are fixing up, Claire and Logan are fixing up Logan's grandmother's house before Christmas. So that also might be fun. But yeah, it's another Christmassy one. I don't know much about it, which is fine. I just hope it's like oozing Christmas cheer, which it should be. So the next one on my list is one that I've seen around BookTube a lot, and it is The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand. This is a retelling of one of my favorite Christmas stories of all time, which is Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, which I also read every Christmas, but this one is kind of like a creepy twist. All I know is that Holly Chase dies and she's kind of a Scrooge, and then she spends her like afterlife being like one of the ghosts or whatever, and then there's like a boy or something. I'm not sure. I really know nothing about like all of these, so we're going into it pretty blind. But yes, I'm very excited about this one. As I read this one every year, this one is like super high on my list to read, and I really hope I do get to it soon. So the next book on my list is Pride and Prejudice and Mistletoe. This is one that I've seen around, and because it's a retelling of Pride and Prejudice, I think I'm gonna love it. It's also super thin, so I should be able to get to it pretty fast and get through it really fast, and it has like a little sticker here that says soon to be a Hallmark movie, and that's really exciting. So I don't know if it's already been made a holiday movie, but if it has, I'm gonna find it and watch it, because this seems like a cute little retelling. So yeah. And if you know the story of Pride and Prejudice, it's pretty much the same, I do believe. Yeah, because I think it's more modern. Ooh, and Darcy Fitzwilliam is a girl in this one. How exciting. She goes home to Pemberley, Ohio, reunited with a neighbor she can't stand, Luke Bennett. So it's a retelling and kind of like a little bit gender bent, which is kind of cool. So I'm excited about this. This book I actually picked up last year, hoping to read it, but by the time I got to it, I ended up reading only a little bit of it, and then Christmas was gone, and I was like, well, why read a Christmas book after the fact? And that is Christmas at the Little Clock House on the Green by Eve Devon. So hopefully I can get to it this year. I know from what I did read, it feels like a Hallmark movie, so I love those kind of books. And other than that, it's, oh, this one's also an Emma retelling, because it's got Emma Danes and Jake Knightley, and I read that on the back and I was like, it's an Emma retelling, and I got so excited. So hopefully I will get to this Christmas season and actually get through it. The next and last physical book on my TBR that I have is The Christmas Sisters by Sarah Morgan. This one is a fairly big You don't really know if you can tell because of the glare and like the super brightness right now, but it's pretty big, which is okay, but it's also a Harlequin romance, but not really romance because it's centered on the three sisters here in the photo and in the book. So it's basically just like this mom is putting together Christmas and all her daughters are coming home for Christmas for the first time in a little while, and like each of the sisters have like issues going on and they lead really different lives, and so I think it's just probably just gonna be an interesting family read, and I'm excited to get this. Also, it's set in the Scottish Highlands, so like I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it to just be the most Christmassy, atmospheric read. Well, probably not atmospheric, but like cozy, you know? How Christmas reads should be. Besides all of those, I also have a few audiobooks on my script saved that I really would like to get to this year. Because they're audiobooks, it should be a little easier to get to. I can listen to them at work or, you know, on my drives and get through them really fast because most of them are contemporary reads. We have, the first one is Royal Holiday by Jasmine Guillory. This one I have no idea what it's about, and there is no synopsis on script, but I know that Jasmine Guillory has written also The Wedding Date and other contemporary novels, and I think that a royal, like, Christmassy book just seems like so up my alley. So hopefully I can get to it sometime in December when this actually comes back onto my script. So that'll be super fun. I also want to get to Christmas Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella. I have not read any of the other Shopaholics by Sophie Kinsella, but I've read on Goodreads that you can get to this one without having to read the other ones, but like it's not really super high on my list, so like maybe I won't get to it this year, but hopefully. And there is one more, I believe it's called, yes, so it's called One Day in December by Josie Silver, and this one I know is kind of like a over like 15-year period, and it's like this girl who sees a man. She doesn't believe in love at first sight, but she looks out of a bus and sees a man sitting on a bench and immediately knows that's the man for her, that's the man she's gonna marry, kind of thing. But then she spends like the entire year trying to find him and can't, and then a little while later her friend introduces her new boyfriend and it's that man. And then from then on it's like a 15-year kind of thing, but it's supposed to be Christmassy and all that kind of stuff, so we shall see how it goes. If I end up getting to it, I'm not sure. There's a lot on this list, so we shall see. But other than that, those are all the books that I really would like to get to this Christmas. I am also going to be reading, or rereading A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens this year again, as I usually do. I listen to it on audiobook, because it is like an audiobook that I can get done in about 4.5 hours, and when we go up to visit my grandparents, it's a 4.5 hour drive, so it's a perfect length audiobook on that drive, and it's just all Christmassy, and I really, really love this Charles Dickens book, so that's really fun. This is also a copy, like a children's copy of the book that I found at a thrift store, and it's just so cute because it says here, Merry Christmas, Maeve. Love Daddy 2003, and I just love finding books with inscriptions, but it's just so beautiful. I don't know if it's like super word for word the same as the regular Christmas Carol, but it has like illustrations throughout, so anyways, just thought I'd share that. But yes, so those are all the Christmas books that I'm hoping to get to. I am so excited about all of these. I just remembered, I just finished a book yesterday that was Christmassy, that was on my Christmas TBR anyways, and it was called Faking Under the Mistletoe by Ashley Shepherd, and oh my god, you guys, that book was 5 stars for me. I was originally going to rate it 4.5 stars, but I've been thinking on it and it's like a new favorite of mine. I will definitely be trying to find it in paperback form because I just want an actual copy of it because I was reading it on my Kindle. And it was just so good. It has 2 of my favorite tropes in it, hate to love and fake dating. And I was just so in love with it, and it just oozes Christmas, and it's just so, so good. It is about this girl named Olivia, and she is working as an intern at this office for her boss, Asher. I don't remember his last name. She says it a million times, but I don't remember it. It's Mick something. And he's kind of this like super Scrooge, and he's not very happy, and he's grumpy, and he's closed off, and he just kind of is super particular. And so at the beginning, she kind of hates him. He cannot stand her because she's so bubbly and so happy all the time. And she's just like this little Christmas elf. She just oozes Christmas. And so she's put together this like huge thing for their company, which is like a Christmas to-do list type thing, and that those events happen throughout the book, and then they end up having to, she decides to bring him in on a fake dating trope to make his ex-girlfriend jealous because she thinks that'll make him happy, and then they get stuck in it, and he's not wanting to be in it, he just doesn't want anything to do with her. But then things happen, and it's Christmassy, and oh, it's just so good, so well written. I love the characters. Both Asher and Olivia are just so perfect. And they're so perfect for each other, and I want it to be a Hallmark Christmas movie like yesterday so I can go watch it. Because as I was like reading it, I was picturing scenes in my head, and I'm like, this would be so cute in a Hallmark movie. Oh my god. Oh, anyways, I'm gushing now. I love Christmas so much, and I'm really hoping this year I get that Christmassy feeling, because last year I didn't get it even on Christmas, which is kind of sad, but I really want it back, so I'm hoping that all these books will give me that Christmassy feeling, because Baking Under the Mistletoe did a little bit, so yay! Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like this video and comment down below what your favorite Christmas read is, or if you're planning to read Christmas books this year as well, and subscribe if you're feeling it. But yeah, I will catch you in another video soon. Stay kind and keep on reading.